Hey everybody, Even Steven here. So, yep, gonna be making another eclectic card today. Got all my stuff laid out, ready to go, and should be fun, at the very least interesting, and of course the card is gonna turn out however the card is gonna turn out, and it's gonna be the process that's also important to me, and I appreciate you all joining me for the ride. So without any further ado, let's get to it. Okay, so first thing I'm gonna do is cut my white cardstock down to size. Now, I'm just gonna do another standard 5 by 5 inch card. So I'm gonna cut it down to 5 by 10 inches on my paper cutter here. Where's 10 inches? There's 10 inches. Right where you're supposed to be. Saving my scraps, of course. So there's 10 inches. Now I'll cut this down to 5. Now I get to use my little cute mini scoreboard I picked up from Temu that I showed in my haul, my last Temu haul video. Now it's a smaller board. It only goes up to 5.5 inches measuring this way and then 7 inches this way. But some neat features in addition to measuring in centimeters is that on the back it has some scoring designs here that you can use and instructions for envelope making. Like this video is a card making video. I thought that was funny. But it has the instructions and then inch chart for card size and centimeter chart. So I thought that was kind of neat. I'm not sure if I'll be using that. I'm not sure if I'll be making my own envelopes, but maybe. But the way that I use this, since it only measures out to 5.5 inches here, I'm not sure if the camera can pick that out, is that I just measure the card to 5 inches and score along the 5-inch mark, because that's halfway between 0 and 10 by my math, and it works pretty well. So it scored it. I'll just fold along and use the scoring knife to smooth out the edges. That is so much better than doing that by hand. There. Perfect. And this has served its purpose. Okay, so I have my card, and the next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to round the edges on everything. And so this is always kind of a chore with this corner rounder. I always have to struggle with it a bit. Takes a bit of, oh, that one was easy. Let's hope the next one's easy. Yep, not too bad. Going through 2 layers of cardstock is a bit of a chore for this poor thing, but for some reason it's actually cooperating today. Do that one a little better. Yeah, that's good. So got the corners rounded on that, and I'm going to work on the front first. So I'm going to cut this gray cardstock down to 4 inches by 4, or 5 inches by 5 inches. I'm not going to have a white border on this card today. Okay. Need to round the corners. Good. Yep, that looks like it should line up pretty good. Okay, so next I'm going to use glue instead of double-sided tape. Just my Elmer's Craft Bond glue here. Now I tried this out on some cardstock, and I just did it in little dots on the cardstock to bond the two pieces together, and it didn't warp or really bubble or anything, so I'm hoping to get the same results. I want to try and kind of conserve a little bit of the tape I have until I get some more. I have the tape I ordered from Temu, but I've been going through it really quickly. Plus, this will allow me to kind of position it after I lay it so I can really align the edges. At least that's my plan. All right. Gently, carefully lay it on the white cardstock. So, hope everybody is doing well. Everybody have plans for the 4th, for those of you that are celebrating? Next Tuesday, it's coming up. Can't believe that, next Tuesday already. Wow. Got a little bit of glue on there. That's okay. I'm gonna take my scraper here that I got at the Dollar Tree. Just kind of smooth it down. There. Let that dry a little bit. Now next, I'm going to layer this purple cardstock. Gonna cut it down to 4 inches by 4 inches. Trim the edges. Now, I want to glue this as well, and I am a little nervous about gluing it, just because it's going to be glue upon glue, but I'm going to do it, so we'll see how it goes. It'll be another experiment. Hopefully it won't warp or bubble too much if it does, but I guess we'll find out. help if I open the cap up. Okay. We'll align this again. As best I can. There, that's not too bad. Press it down. Get my craft scraper and just kind of smooth it out. And I can tell it's already starting to warp the card a little bit, all that glue, but that's okay. Does not have to be perfect. Okay, so the next thing I'm gonna do is add some washi tape. Just a little bit of washi tape in the corners. Forgot my waste bin. Sorry about that. Just had to go grab it really quick. thing I love about washi tape, other than that it looks really cool and pretty, is that it's repositionable. It's very forgiving, it seems like. That is just fine with me. Just trimming off the excess here. My handy roller cutter. There's one. If I can find the end. Oh, there it is. That's a little bit more. That's better. Okay. 2 down, 2 to go. I had a really good dinner. A friend brought me over this Greek dish. I forgot what he said it's called, but it's layers of phyllo dough with like some kind of cheese and spinach. Really, really good. Good friend to bring over food like that. And I got a free dinner out of the bargain. Can't argue with that. Oh, I broke down and am getting a die cut machine. Now it's not a fancy or a big one, it's a smaller one. It's only a 2.5 inch, which part of me really feels I should have opted to get the bigger one since so many die cuts are bigger than that, but I didn't want to break the bank. And I'm still very new at all of this, and I felt like investing in something really big and fancy might have been a little over the top, but we'll see. I might be regretting that later, but I'm looking forward to it. I should be getting it in a couple of days, and it's a kit. I got it on Amazon, and it comes with a few dies, the plates, and some blue cardstock. So yeah, it's a neat little kit. And it was the very last one that they had of it on Amazon. And according to Amazon, they don't know when or if they'll be getting more of them in, so I got the last one. So feel pretty fortunate about that. It was reasonably priced too, which was nice. That was the main thing. I think it was, how much was it? It's like around $35 or something, 40. It wasn't much. Still, it's money. Okay. So there is the washi tape on the borders. That looks pretty. Next, going to take this paper. I got this retro vintage watercolory flower Temu paper I got. And then I'm going to cut that down to 3.5 by 3.5 square. Line it up. And it's actually just about at 3.5 already on the other side. That's convenient. I'll just trim off the extra. So kind of cut the top off the flower there, but that's okay. Can't forget the round corners. Okay. Now this I am going to use the double-sided tape on. It's way too thin and I don't want to attach cardstock to it. And I've already put enough glue on that side anyways, so yep, time for the tape. Still can't believe it took me as long as it did to figure out that I could rip this stuff. Grab the handy picker, peel the backing off. Okay, now carefully affix this to the front. As best I can. And there, that's the front. As you can see, some of the glue did seep in there, but that's okay. I'm going to be covering it up. So now for the left interior. First thing I'm going to do is take more of this gray cardstock, because I'm not going to have any white layering showing through either on the interior, and cut this down to 5 by 5 and round the edges. That a little better. There. Now for some more glue. I'm going to try and use a little less glue this time, since there's already so much glue on that page. Okay. I'll try and line it up as best I can. Shift it into place, which I'm very glad I can do. Adjust it. And press it down. Get the scraper and smooth it out. card's getting heavy. Now I'm going to take this light blue cardstock and cut it down to 4.5 by 4.5 around the edges, and then glue it to that. I don't remember what the, off the top of my head, if you can believe that, I can't remember the name of the brand of the die cutter machine that I got. Vita or something. It's on my phone, obviously, which I'm using to film right now, so I can't look it up. But I'm going to incorporate it into a future video, so we'll find out eventually, one way or the other. So around to the edges, going to glue this now. Again, try and use a little less. Oop, that was a bit much in the corner. Off some of the excess there. And then affix this to the gray. Try and line it up as best I can. And because the glue is nice and wet, I can adjust it. Not that I really need to, that actually is just about perfect. All right, gently press that down. Scraper, smooth it down. Okay. That's how that's looking so far. There's the front again. Okay, so I'm gonna use this little scrapbooking paper pack that I got from a scrapbooking paper pack from Temu, of course, and affix this somewhere up here. But to get a general idea, I need to work with this, and I just hope that there's enough room on this. The edge of this window sticker that I got at the Dollar Tree, this pack, might hang over the edge of the card. So I gauged it earlier and I thought it would work, but now that I'm looking at it, I'm like, I'm not sure if it'll fit. is a real bummer. It'll fit, but I won't be able to put the other embellishments I wanted to put on it, which is unfortunate. Well, who says the stuff can't stick out at the edges of the card? I wonder how that would look. Not very good. Sorry, folks, I'm just thinking. And I was debating on whether or not to do the card in a 4x6. Then it wouldn't have been wide enough to accommodate this big sticker. It's a really cool sticker though, it's pretty. Well, I might have to eschew this plan and go with a different plan. That's a bummer. Okay. Well, I think what I'm gonna do is go ahead and use the sticker like I had planned, and I'm not gonna be able to have the extra butterfly sticker embellishment, and then I'll just center this in the middle here. Yep, that is the augmented plan. Okay, back to it. I'm not going to glue this thin paper down. I'm just going to use the double-sided tape again. Grab the picker and peel off the backing. Favorite part of using double-sided tape. Oops. Push that sticker down. Okay. Next, oh, that's what that looks like. Next, final sheet of gray cardstock. I'm going to cut this down to 5 by 5 and around the corners. And glue it to the card. Oops. Just glued my cutting mat. That's what I brought this paper towel for, though. Okay. Press it down. Oh, sorry. There's a fire engine going right by outside. Assuming you heard that, I'm sure you must have. But if you didn't, cool. Okay. Gonna make sure that can fold. Smooth it down. Okay. Let's see. So next I'm going to take, and this part's kind of unplanned a little bit unplanned. I planned how to do it, this was going to, this plus the sticker was originally going to go on this side. I have no idea how I thought that I would have enough room for that, but I did. I did. So now this is going to go on this side. Change of plans. So I'm going to cut this down to create a backing for the sticker. This green paper I got out of a paper pack from Temu. It's gonna go, and I'm gonna do it in centimeters this time. 5 by 4.5 centimeters. Okay. Yep. Can't forget to round the corners. And I'm gonna back it with some of that leftover blue cardstock. So cut this down to 5 by 4.5 centimeters. Perfect. Use the double-sided tape. Actually, that'll look better. Actually, I might try something a little different here. 5 by 4.5. 3.5. Okay, I'm gonna try cutting this down. To 6 by 5.5 centimeters. Actually, just like that is perfect. Just need to round the edges. Okay. Unfortunately, had to do a little bit of extra work, but that's okay. I think it'll turn out and look decent. Add a little more layering, depth to it. Oops. That is not what I meant to do. Uh-oh. Could have trouble. Nope, I saved it. I attached the glue to the wrong part. Or the tape, excuse me. But I was able to peel it off. Whew. I meant to put it to the Temu paper. Okay. Peel the backing off. Oh, I put it on the wrong side. Oh, folks, I am betting far less than 1,000, but this is fixable. Bear with me a moment, I apologize. I have one more. I didn't realize that these were only one-sided. I thought they were green on both sides. So sorry about that, folks. I just have to cut this down to size around the edges and reapply it. So thank you so much for sticking with me, those of you who have so far. Much, much, much appreciated. So cut this down. Deja vu. Seems like I just did this. Okay, now that I'm on the right side that I want to apply the tape, but now I know for next time, always double check to make sure I'm fixing this stuff on the correct side instead of just assuming. So you all know what they say about making assumptions. Okay. Peeling the backing off these stickers is always kind of a chore. Oh, that was easy. Okay. Now let's see how I want to do this. Having a hard time deciding which one of these to use, or if I should use any of them. Well, this is going to be another experiment, but I'm going to try it. A couple of these puffy stickers. And for the other side, a little bit of washi tape. And for the lower corner here, it's the last bit of excess. Okay. Now I'm gonna glue this into place. And just so this side doesn't feel left out. Oh, got a piece of washi tape stuck to my finger. Oh, come on. There we go. Well, turned out interesting. But here is the completed interior. I'm not sure about these two stickers here. Not sure how super happy I am with that, but I don't know. I just felt inspired to use them to match this bit of green here and then border off these two sides and then kind of complete the border for the whole thing with those. And then for this window sticker, I found this in a set of Temu papers I got, and I thought it looked like it was raining outside. So that's why I did that. But yeah, that's the interior of the card, and there's the front. Eclectic, very eclectic. But not everybody's cup of tea, but I kind of like how eclectic it is. Yeah, I'm happy with it. Anyways, thank you all for watching. Much appreciate you joining me for the ride on this card making video. If you like what you see, please give a thumbs up and consider subscribing if you'd like to see more. And I will see everybody in the next video. Bye. Hi again, Even Steven back. So in the end, I did decide to take those green stickers off. They were just bothering me too much. And honestly, I think that looks a lot better without those green stickers. They're cluttering it up. And they peeled off easily too. They didn't even leave a mark. So I just put them back with my sticker stash there. You can see them over there. And I think it looks a lot better. I like how it picked up the green, but I just ultimately wasn't happy with it. And I think this looks a lot better personally, but let me know what you think in the comments. And there's the front and there's the back. And so bye for real this time until next time. So bye for real. Bye.